All right, everybody, here we are. Finally, I apologize for getting this video out late today. I am in computer hell. I remain in computer hell, but I'll deal with that today. So again, welcome to my newest segment of Markets a Look Ahead. Let's try to put a few things into a historical perspective. I think that's important. This week, beginning tomorrow, historically has proven to be a bullish one. But I believe sincerely that history here may prove to be wrong. And the reason for that is simply this: absolute, complete, off the Richter scale dysfunction in government here in the United States. There's going to be more talk or more fake stories floated out this week. I am certain of it, with regard to China trade. Again, this border wall issue, which is not really about funding. You all know that. Friday was disturbing to me. Very, very disturbing the way this market traded after hearing the rumor that there was some kind of a possible reset to the deal with China talks, that they were going to resume. I haven't heard anything about it, but just a hint that there may have been a rethink with regard to talks with China, U.S., trade, whatever, was enough to spark a nearly supernatural rebound in this market, down almost 400 points at one point. We complete turnaround, almost down just about 60 after this thing was floated out. It looks to me like an act of desperation, I'm not gonna lie, and it's something we've been hearing about for a very long time. So look, the market's not real. It responds to fake news. The market is rumor-driven. There is no doubt about it. And if more fake stories, which are proven to be fake every single time, coming straight from the top, from the White House, are disproven, when is the market going to wake up? I don't think it probably won't, and I'll tell you why. It's very simple. The market is being backstopped by the 6 banks Mnuchin met with. Anytime the market seems to want to sell off, we get a spike here in the market on no volume. Who's doing this? Obviously, look, it could not be more obvious to me. It's the same 6 banks that run the Fed. The Fed put under this market is epic, and it's these same 6 banks that are buying everything up here in sight. And it's just going to remain that way. So maybe this week will turn out to be a bullish one. Look, I cannot honestly, in this environment, tell you where I believe this market's going to go when it's rumor-driven, it is fake news-driven, like we have never seen before. Again, people, you know this as well as I do at this point. Never before in the history of the financial world have we existed in a more fake environment than we are in here. It's beyond belief. It's beyond what I believe anyone would have ever imagined. Trader friends of mine, guys who have been trading for, one of my friends has been trading almost 40 years now. He says, Greg, I've never seen anything like this before in my entire life. So that says a lot, I think, at least. So let's watch it. Let's keep our eyes open. Listen for fake stories. Watch how the market responds to it. Keep your eye on the bond market. The bond market, again, despite this little rumor that was floated out that was enough to turn the stock market around, the bond market is saying, no, 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 no. There is trouble here. And, but again, the power of the Federal Reserve and these 6 banks that run the Fed is truly colossal. I don't know another way to put it. So they're in here, they're propping this up, they're backstopping the market. It's the distraction. Look here, don't look here, don't pay attention to what's really going on anywhere around you. Stay fixated on the stock market. This is what they're trying to do. And so far, it's working. I mean, look, it's no secret. In December, this market was trying to correct to fair value. We had a 10-year yield of 2.53, almost at the same level of the federal funds rate. We were in a full-blown collapse. It was there. But they managed to get in here and turn it around. So that just shows you the power here of the financial institutions who are still propping this up. When will it end? I have no idea. But what I can tell you, and you know this, is the distortions are getting worse and worse and worse. So what that means is we know it's going to correct the fair value at one point. Massive suppression with regard to the price action of gold and silver will continue. Bet against the debt, become your own central banks. My theme song since day one, when I sat in front of a computer and started talking about this stuff. It just seems that these central banks colluding with banks around the world, Wall Street banks running the Fed, all the same banks run every single central bank, not just the Federal Reserve, the more than 100 central banks around the world, all run by the same institutions. And they're going to continue to inflate and inflate and inflate here. There's no doubt about it. Negative rates are coming here to America. The groundwork is already being set up. You can see where this is going. It's unbelievable. But anyway, that's where we are. We know what we have to keep our eyes open for and listen. And we're going to recap all this every day this week. It's going to be so fun. And I will see all of you in the morning. And I will now return to my computer hell. I got to fix this damn thing. I will see you tomorrow morning.